Hey guys, how's it going? Shay from That Student Life Australia, and in today's video I'm going to share with you my top tips for acing a job interview. Alright guys, so I've had a few job interviews in my time. They've all gone pretty well. As of about 2 months ago, I'm for a new position, and yeah, that job interview went really well. They actually offered me the job before I even left the store, so a few things have gone well in my past, so I thought I'd share with you the things I used to get that done. Alright, so tip number 1, dress accordingly. Nice and quick, nice and sharp. There's nothing much to this. It's better to overdress than it is to underdress, but don't go too formal if you're working at a pretty relaxed place. A nice pair of jeans and a collared shirt always does me well. Okay, so tip number 2, assert yourself right off the bat. When you walk into the establishment of the interview, walk straight up, find the manager, shake their hand, look them in the eyes, say, you know, I'm so-and-so and I'm here for the position, the interview, whatever. Make it really clear who you are and why you're there. Make a good, confident first impression so they have a lasting picture of you in their mind of who you are and what you are doing. Okay, so tip number 3, when you're actually in the interview scenario, you know, being asked questions and responding and whatnot, give off a bit of energy, a little bit of vibrance, confidence, you know, non-monotone voice, eye contact, a little bit of hand gestures here and there. That sort of positive, you know, outflowing energy is really good for the room. It's going to make people feel a better connection to you. They're going to listen to what you're saying more, and it's going to engage them more. So they're going to actually feel better about you as a candidate overall. So yeah, make sure you're engaging, full of energy, full of life. Even if that's not really who you are, just bump it up a little bit because it's a job interview. That's what it's meant for. So yeah, make sure you're answering things in a really interesting way if you can. And yeah, just be the most energetic, but not over the top, but most energetic version of yourself when you're actually in there. So my next tip, this is really important. If the interview people don't ask questions that you would like them to ask because you think the answer is going to make them think you're a very favourable candidate, or they don't ask you, why you're suited for the job, or they don't ask you about your resume and some of the awesome points on that, then tell them anyway. Don't wait for them to ask. So for example, in my last job interview, I'd never been in retail, and that was what the job was for, but I had a couple of things on my resume, like volunteer work and whatnot, that was centered around the same sort of skills retail people need. And before they even asked me, I actually said, I think I'd be suited in retail because this, and this, I've done this and that. So, that really put me in a good stead with the interview people. They knew straight away that I was, suited to what they needed in an employee, and I had the experience that they needed, even though it might not have been in an actual shop before. So it really put me in a good stead because even though they didn't ask, I made sure they knew why I was suited to the job. So if they don't ask, make sure you tell them as well. Okay, so my last point, if you get a bit nervous or you don't really remember what to do or you don't remember any of these tips, there's nothing wrong with just going back to restating the highlights of your resume. If you've got a decent resume, which it is worth putting time into because they actually do count for something, just restate the major points. A lot of people don't actually look too finely at the details of someone's resume in an interview, so sometimes they won't have even seen those things. So if you've done any volunteer work, if you've done any work experience that's suitable to the type of job you're going for, or anything that really shows your character is strong and suited to that job, just say it, recap, I've done this, and this, I'm this sort of person, I've been trained in this, I've worked with this person, all that sort of stuff. If you can't think of anything else, just rehash the top highlights of your resume because that's worth something, and it's better than saying nothing at all or being awkward or just leaving a bit of silence. So fill the gap with the highlights of your life, I guess. Give that a shot if in doubt. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe for more. See you in the next video guys, and enjoy.